Hi, YouTube family. It's your girl. I'm going to do a little more of a long form video, so stick with me. Hope y'all having a blessed day. Right now, there's a song in my head. I think the girl's name is Ariel88. Look it up. It goes, look at this glow on me, look at this glow on me. Look at this glow on me, look at this glow on me. Some of you guys are stepping into a massive glow up season. Yeah, where things are just starting to move, seeing crazy momentum. Holy and divine benevolent source, what do you want the collector to know right now? Ooh, the devil. Let's see. What about the devil? The Eight of Swords. All right, let's keep talking. Clarify the Two of Wands. Someone is planning their great escape, quite frankly. But man, the great escape doesn't have much to do with external parties. It's really about a shift in perspective. Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups, knowing that I have the power to create. I am manifesting the life that I desire and deserve. You might, give me one more on this Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, please. I think something happened to you when you were younger that shifted your perspective about life and what life could be for you. Seven of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, and you are, it's like getting your mojo back. I'm talking to somebody that's getting their mojo back. So even if you don't feel that way right now, that's what's important to you. You're heavily focused on personal development and building the version of you that can match the life you want. Because it's as if, right? Act as if. So you are seeing yourself in better company. You are seeing yourself living a fuller life, being happy, being joyous, laughing, living, loving, and doing it at a very luxe level. Let's go. What else does this collective need to know? Oops, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, it's been a slow process, but you're also building back some sort of possibly a routine. I could be talking to a Virgo right now, or really any sign, but it feels like slowly but surely you are getting back to balancing your career and your personal life. I think one might have taken a dip for a little while. Give me more on the Queen of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles in the World. I think that you were juggling for quite some time and you had to sacrifice maybe personal pleasures because you felt like you couldn't afford them. What else can you tell me about this World and Two of Pentacles? Being more comfortable, being more content. You've dropped some sort of burden that allowed you to bring even like quiet luxuries back into your life. This could be something as small as drinking a cup of coffee outside as the sun rises, or taking walks in nature, like going on hikes, getting your nails done. You know, if you're a man, getting a nice haircut. There's something that you started to sacrifice about yourself that made you feel really good. I got to get back into this Devil and Eight of Swords energy, because whatever it was, I don't know why I'm struggling talking about this. Somebody might doesn't want me to talk about it, but it might be difficult for you to talk about. This is toilet paper torture. This is knowing that you have the ability, you have the ability to get out it whenever you want to. This was self-inflicted. Clarify the Devil and the Eight of Swords, please. The High Priestess and the Emperor. Not only did you have the power, but you knew exactly what this was. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This could be... It doesn't feel like finances. It actually feels like family. Tell me more. King of Wands. King of Wands. This could be a fire sign or an Aries specifically. But there was somebody that didn't make you feel good about yourself. It doesn't have to be a man. But whatever this energy was that was kind of like making you neglect some of the smaller pleasures of life and even the larger pleasures of life. Wife. You could have been married to this person, this Emperor. And the more you got, or even if you're not married, but the more you dug into this connection, you lost yourself. You're starting to gain, like you're coming back into yourself once again. What else can you tell me about this? And I'm going to pull it from another deck. The Moon. You lost love for self and judgment. You had to call judgment on the fact that somebody was playing a very, very nasty game with your, not only your emotions, but your mind. Clarify the Five of Swords, please. They like to keep you on edge. I think this person, for some of you, like to triangulate you. This is so stupid what I'm getting. They wouldn't just triangulate you with people that you knew. They would triangulate you with like celebrities. Like they would compare you to celebrities or people in social media. Like this is a very toxic person. Tell me more about this Emperor. Emperor, King of Wands. Child. False. They're a liar. They're somebody who they could have even said that this could have been something or someone that promised you some sort of connection that just never materialized. But whomever this is, they are not true to you. They're not even true to themselves. Give me one more on the Ace of Swords and I'm about to be done. Yeah, this is something that you wanted to invest in, but it never fully got off of the ground. And for a lot of you guys, you weren't married. You wanted to have a relationship with this person, but they would kind of tell you what you wanted to hear to keep you close to them, but they never fully invested. Someone either never fully invested or they lied about a previous investment. Like you could be a third party and didn't even realize it, kind of thing. Last card from the tarot before I move on. Yep. Six of Cups, Seven of Swords. Someone was lying about a former connection or being a former connection, and it wasn't. They were still in a relationship. And now that you are very well aware, and this relationship was well established. The King of Pentacles is a husband. That's why I said something about wife earlier. Somebody could have been married and you didn't know it. Please don't get hard on yourself about that. Please don't allow yourself to be triggered. Please only take what resonates. But this is someone that couldn't be true to you because they have been doing this their entire life. I'm gonna get into this Emperor in a second, but let me pick up these cards. Give me one moment. All right, let's get into this Emperor. Ooh, Spirit is saying y'all need Jesus, and then this High Priestess card says I be knowing. This is my my meme deck. I feel like, so this is saying have compassion, forgive those who have hurt you, spend time in prayer and meditation. God has a message for you. And I think this forgiveness isn't so much about them. This is you forgiving yourself because you knew. You knew, and there was a throat chakra blockage that wouldn't allow you to speak up about this to this person or even tell other people because you might have been embarrassed of the situation you caught yourself in. But you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. So Spirit is saying you need to forgive yourself and start on this self-love journey, even if you haven't already. And you don't need to get in the comments saying, I'm already on that journey. Okay, God bless you. Just know, sometimes General Tarot is for people on multiple timelines that have experienced the same thing. You might be at the very end of this journey, and there might be someone that's watching this video that is at the very beginning of this journey. So please keep that in mind. Everything ain't for everybody. And some of y'all have come out of this. If anything, I'd really appreciate it if you could get in the comments and give some sort of encouragement to the people who are experiencing this right now. Hell, somebody just walked away from a husband. Somebody just got out of a third-party situation. Do you see what I'm saying? Instead of getting in the comment section and saying, oh, this ain't me because I'm already over it. How about you say, for those of you who are going through it right now, I send you all my love. And this is something that helped me get over it. Give some advice. Shit, be productive. Hello? Anyway. On the bottom of the deck is bullshit. I told you this person is all cap. Going back to that Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody that cannot be true to themselves. And so they damn sure can't be true to you. This is a pathological liar. But you've already moved on, or you're moving on. Says ain't nobody got time for that. Moving on. Six of Swords energy. Now, this also says resisting the urge to react without thinking. So if you just found out that a person has cheated on you, or if they've been lying to you, sometimes less is more, baby. Sometimes less is more. Maybe you don't need to say and bitch unnecessary. Some people feed off of that shit. They feed off it feeds their ego. And I know for those of us who are kind-hearted and genuine people, we can't resonate with that. Like, it makes no sense. But these are the type of people that will feed off of your energy, positive or negative. They love when you love on them, but they also love when you hate them. And you are very aggressive about expressing that, because what they really want to do is use that shit against you. Oh, she's crazy. They want to call you crazy. They want to say that you acted out because of them, when really you were just hurt because you were genuine to this person. You were kind to this person, and they took that for granted. These are the type of people that have not healed from their own trauma. This is the type of energy that got their heart broken in high school, and they said they'll never have that happen again. And so they've treated every person like shit since then. That's this person. So please do not take it the wrong way that this is what you've experienced. You don't need to internalize it. You can say, okay, spirit, I'm gonna have to eat that. And now I'm ready to heal from it. That's it. So you're moving on. And the card also says not easily triggered. Don't nobody got time for that. You're not about to make me, it's not even about making you look bad, but I'm not about to act out over your dusty ass. Come on now. This is who this person is. This card says you like jazz. You see this cornball? It says older man, mature man, wannabe player, ladies man. This could be a woman, so take it as it resonates. But this is somebody that's heavily in Knight of Wands energy. They will come. Hello? They will come, but they ain't gonna stay. They'll come, but they're not gonna stay. Tell me more about this you like jazz energy, please. Holy and Divine Spirit, tell me more about this you like jazz. This is some old can I get a hug ass ninja. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. What else can you tell me about this person? Oh, Spirit said this is all about you. Good job, you woke up. Ooh, you did that. I know that's right. Left the illusions behind. You've had a spiritual awakening. This person likely this experience likely prompted a spiritual awakening in you. And I'm saying that at 222. I'm seeing a license plate with 222, excuse me. And you're on the right track. You have woken up to some sort of illusion. It allowed you to see life more clearly. The biggest lesson is to recognize that just because you give people love and kindness and genuine energy, don't mean they're gonna give it back to you. That's a part of this Earth School lesson, is you recognizing that everybody is not kind and benevolent. And it's our job to be discerning and to trust our intuition when we see every red flag. In the beginning, as I was reading the tarot, what did I say? I said you were ignoring the signs. You were ignoring your intuition. That energy that you were in was self-inflicted. Remember, devil energy with the 8 of Swords? You were basically doing this. You didn't want to see. And Spirit probably put something smack dab in your face. Some of y'all likely even said, Holy Spirit, if this person isn't for me, give me a sign. You might have got a call from somebody, found out something that you couldn't ignore. I'll tell you how something happened to me. And I didn't even ask for this. I was in a connection for a very, very long time. I'll call it a fake relationship even. And I can speak about this because I am so far removed from it. There was a time where I just started to meditate. I was really being consistent with my meditation practice. I said, when I'm starting this journey for myself, I just want to know what meditation is about. Like, how can it help me? And I started to become very consistent. I would use Headspace every single day. And I went to meditate at an altar. And, well, actually, no. Spirit woke me up, I'm going to say 3 days in a row at 5:55 in the morning and told me to go meditate. Go sit down and meditate. When Spirit tells you to meditate, do it. You don't know what you're about to receive. And I want to say on that 3rd day, I saw a vision of that person that I was in a connection with being intimate with my best friend. Yep. Spirit will show you things you cannot ignore. Even if you see them if you see them in the 3D or the 5D, you will see something that you cannot ignore. You will hear something that you cannot ignore. And once you ignore that, you're signing up for another cycle. That's that devil 8 of Swords energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are signing up for a cycle of bullshit. So if you don't trust it, that's up to you. But Spirit showed me very clearly I had to walk away from these people. And this is how you know that you're walking away from the right people. Because once you do it, the people that were literally pillars in your life, pillars. I was the godmother to this person's children. Pillars in your life. Once you walk away for good, you'll never see them again. You'll never see them again. You won't run into them nowhere. You could be literally in the same space, the same place, at maybe even within the same hour, but you won't run into them. Shit, you could be at the grocery store at the same time. You'd be on aisle 1, they'll be on aisle 10, and you won't even see them. That's how you know you have closed out a karmic cycle with the right people. You understand? Just so you know, FYI, they still watching you. If you're on social media, they are paying attention, but they can't come near you. You have placed a force field around your energy by way of choosing, just by choosing to walk away. So, good for you. You woke up. You left the illusions behind. You likely had a spiritual awakening by way of this experience. You took the blue pill. You took off your rose-colored glasses, meaning you stopped ignoring shit and acting like everything was okay when it wasn't. You're on the path of spiritual enlightenment. And for the low vibration, it says still ignoring your intuition. You might have chakras blocked like the crown and third eye and throat. Because for a lot of this, it requires you to speak up for yourself, stand your ground and say, no, I don't believe you. Because these are the type of energies that want to manipulate you, want to gaslight you. They want you to believe that you're an airhead, that you're not thinking clearly, that you lack common sense. I can't make this shit up. Spirit is bringing these cards out. That you're acting irrationally. So when you call them out, they be like, oh no, what are you talking about? I would never. Would they? Or wouldn't they? What you think? Even if you don't have proof, if you get this burning in your stomach, if your butterflies are going off, if all of your intuitive nudges are giving you hella signals, man, this person ain't shit. Choose yourself. Walk away. Do not wait till you can see if you have proof. You don't always need proof. Spirit is trying to wake you up. Trying to wake you up. You hear? Good for you. Good for you. Because after that, you go into this small llama doesn't want your drama, hermit mode. You need that. You need that isolation. You need to go within. Keep the world out for a little while. And I'm saying that at 11:11 on my timer. Sometimes you don't need that energy. You don't need a whole bunch of bells and whistles and things around you. You need to go within. Go and take some nature walks. Go and relax. Be with self so that you can continue to search how you even got here in the first place. Now it's time to do the work that we've been ignoring. And like I mentioned already, everybody's going to be at a different aspect of this. Some of you guys are going down memory lane as I'm talking to you because you've already been here. And I want to congratulate you because it do take nerve. It takes nerve to reinvent yourself. It takes nerve to call people out on their bullshit, especially when you know they're going to lie to you. You know they're going to lie to you. And that's okay. Everybody don't need to be like, oh yeah, you caught me. You know I ain't shit. They're not going to say that. They're not going to say that. But it's still your job to say, okay, thank you. Thank you for the lesson, but I'm out. I don't deserve this. I deserve more. And so now you can take that energy and put it back into yourself. All of that good, positive, pure energy that you were giving people to really manifest for themselves, because your energy is that powerful and that healing. This card says, let's get this bread. Positive sign for success in business and career. Now you're in your season of grinding. Now you can manifest all of the things that weren't coming towards you because you didn't even realize that these people were manifesting against the things that you wanted. You would tell your friends or tell your lovers or tell your family members or whoever it is I'm talking about things that you wanted. And they're speaking in their mind, man, she ain't gonna do that shit. Man, he ain't gonna do that. I hope he doesn't do that. I hope she doesn't do that. Because they know as soon as you realize what you do deserve in terms of support, in terms of abundance, they know they can't go. There's only a level of fakery, fraud. There's only so much fraudulent energy that you can put up with and that they can maintain. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because in order to be in your energy, they had to put on a mask. And the higher you go, the more you excel. It's hard for them to keep up the mask, keep up the role. You see what I'm saying? So all that energy you were genuinely putting into the things that they wanted and they were getting, and you were excited for them and proud of them and celebrating them, they couldn't do the same thing for you. And so they didn't even want you to even get close enough to getting what you wanted. And now here you are. They said, I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers, okay? I want it all. Now that's what you're focused on. Ooh, come on. 10, 10, perfect. This card says you're doing great, sweetie. Wherever you are in this journey, okay? You need to know you're doing a damn good job. Your team is proud of you. The Most High is proud of you. You're going in the right direction. Back to that 222 energy. You're manifesting your desires. And so in the low vibration, some of you guys might be at the very beginning of this. And it says you could be second guessing yourself. You could be dealing with imposter syndrome and it's still blocking this energy. That 8 of Swords, devil energy, if you don't resonate with this being a relationship, this could be you versus you. You know what I'm saying? This could be you versus an older version of you that's trying to protect you by kind of speaking false narratives and negative intrusive thoughts into your mind so that you're not clear enough and focused enough to go get it. But the devil is a lie. Understand? The devil is a lie. For some of you guys, you need to focus more on exercising and eating better so that you can have more positive energy to really focus. Some of y'all need to clear up some physical ailments. I don't even want to say ailments, but just you need physical energy to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, and it requires a better body, a better health, a better routine as it relates to health and fitness. That's not for everybody. All right, let's see if I have one more card. Oh, and I do. They are shocked. Whoever it is that you walked away from, they're shocked and awed. They're confused and lost for words, because they really thought that they would be able to gaslight you forever. They thought they were going to be able to play Jedi mind tricks on you forever. They thought that you would never leave. And when you finally decided to go, you shook them, okay? You changed up. It's like you actually restored a cosmic and karmic balance that was completely out of balance just by you over giving to these people and them not giving back to you, or you not pouring into yourself and allowing your mind to get the best of you. Something is being rebalanced for your success, your abundance, and your really your elevation in spirit. All right, so I'm going to change the deck so that I can go to my Soul's Compass deck, which is my personal deck. It will be out for sale. Stay tuned. But I want to get some advice from Spirit before I get off of here. Hold on. Alrighty then. Let's see what the Most High has for us. Ooh, come on. A little struggle with a shuffle here. I'm seeing solar plexus chakra. It's time for you to shine your light again. I'm also seeing gold on these cards. So it's your season for abundance. It's your season to really level up. Man, can't nothing hold you back. So even if you feel like energy is being projected onto you, you need to call back all of your energy from these energy vampires. You understand? Let me get one more shuffle. Holy and divine benevolent source, thank you so much for this gift and for this time. What else do you need this collective to know to assist them on their journey? Pop quiz. This wasn't nothing but a test, baby. It wasn't nothing but a test. And you may be tested in the future. It doesn't mean that, listen, we are in this world, but not of it. It doesn't mean that you're not going to see energies like this. It means that you have the discernment to know, oh, I'll never repeat a cycle like that ever again. Never. Hello? All right. What does this collective need to know? Let's get a couple of cards. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, comment. This is a community. This is a conversation. I would love to hear from you guys. Oh, yes. This is my higher self card. This is a part of the guide section in my deck. It says, trust yourself. You are capable of more than you know. Maybe you feeling like you were heavy under illusions and confusions. It shook your ability to make better decisions. And so as you come out of this, you might be kind of like indecisive about things. You might not trust yourself. Baby, Spirit, your higher self is saying trust yourself. You are more capable than you know. Okay? So there's a version of you that is already living the life that you know is destined for you. All you have to do is believe it and speak it and make actionable steps towards it in the present. All right. What else does this collective need to know? What else? And you're glowing in this higher self energy. Water, go with the flow. And this shadow self card, which is also a part of the guide section, this is the elements. This is telling me that your emotions are going to be doing this for a little while. So, you know, healing is not a linear process. It feels like there are some days where you're feeling really great and you're like, damn, I got it. And then there are other days where you might be challenged with some old thoughts from an old cycle. Heal it and feel it. You got to feel it to heal it. You understand? So please do not try to block these emotions. Allow everything to flow. And it's also time to embrace the parts of you that you may have felt were worth throwing away. No, all of it is good. Nothing is wasted, not even the experience, okay? And Jubilee, I'm going to end on that. So Jubilee is basically the celebration after a hard battle. And you have been through a hell of a cycle, maybe multiple cycles with this type of energy. And Spirit is saying it's over. You've elevated. You've become the elder. You're incredibly wise from the experiences that you've had. Life taught you. You didn't find this in no book. Life taught you. And now it's time for you to be the teacher. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so, so much. I'm incredibly grateful for anyone who taps into my videos. YouTube algorithm, bring my people, please. If you need any additional help, you can always click the link in my bio. You can get a spiritual counseling session with me, which is essentially a therapy session with a spiritualist, someone who can much better understand these types of energies. I also do personal readings at various time frames. So that would be a one-on-one with me where we are going live from, Instagram, Zoom, or whatever it is you choose. I do question readings as well. So a question reading would just be you asking one question, and I will answer up to 5 of those questions. But you can book all of that and more on the link in my bio, okay? And I have some additional resources for you in your journey, whether it be suggested readings or more about me and why I do what I do, and different resources that can assist you on your spiritual journey. So thank you very much. I love y'all. Have a good one.